Hey, so some of you guys might have actually read the book, but a while back I read How to Win Friends and Influence People, and I saw it applying in my daily life today, so I wanted to mention it. But it's kind of the idea like when you're networking with people and you're trying to talk to them and meet them, typically it's only going to work really well in your favor. I don't say like only, but it will work better in your favor if you're actually interested in the person. So I'm one of those people that's always like needed to go out and network more because I've been more introverted, but I've never really felt like I was around people that I even wanted to network with or would be valuable to network with. Like wanting to work for myself and run my own business, like it's hard to go network with employers and people who are trying to recruit you when that's just not my people. And I was talking to one of my professors today, and like her husband does like acquisitions and runs is running his own business, and it's like these are my people. And the only reason I was able to get along so well with my people is because I actually care. And you can kind of like if I were to go to a recruiting event, for example, and try to fit in a network, it would be clear that I'm just there for the purpose of networking and trying to make connections for my own benefit. Not at all because I actually want to be there and I'm actually interested in what these people have to offer. And they can tell. Even if you put on a really good show, probably people will be able to tell a lot of the time. And so I guess it's just the idea like actually being interested in people and actually wanting to talk to them is the best networking you can ever do because it shows and we can feel it. So when you're talking to someone you actually want to talk to, they're going to like you more. They're going to recommend you to more people because you actually want to talk to them. You're not using them for the network. You're actually interested in them. And so it's just kind of the idea of like people take the idea of the network being important and they try to exploit it and they try to play people and try to meet as many people as possible and try and get as many good graces and like ass kissing. But the reality is, if you're just actually interested in someone and you're real, they're gonna like you the most and they're gonna vouch for you the most, at least in my experience. But yeah, so quick take for today. If you haven't read How to Win Friends and Influence People, it's a pretty good book. It's like really old. I say really old. Some people watch this are probably going to think I'm horribly young for saying that. But yeah, it's a good book. And really, at the core of everything, it seems to be if you just act like an authentic human being and are actually a good person, 98% of the work will be done for you. Like, you'll get the network, you'll get the reputation, you'll get the branding if you just act like you and are just a good person. Like you don't have to sell most people. Most people you can just be a good person to and actually try and help them and they will sell because that shows. And so I guess that's the lesson for the day is just be a good person and actually be interested in other people and wanting to talk to them and you'll probably go crazy in the business life.